The idea for this festival is to, it's been a hard financial problem for this marketing district. And it's a way to have fun, promote this district, promote Robert Sand Company, and try to seize on maybe a brighter future for this marketing district. With that said, we'll have several events here. One is under the pavilion, we're going to have a professional sand sculpture team come in. They'll be actually building a 10-foot tall structure starting Wednesday of next week. It'll take them 3 days, so if anybody's in the area, come in and see what they're doing. Saturday we'll have a sand sculpture competition where there will be trophies, and the winner will get a $200 gift certificate, a check to the charity of their choice. So if anybody's more artistic oriented, we still have a few spaces available. We'd love to have you. Around the corner here, we're having a 2-day volleyball tournament, women's and co-ed, 4-person, and we might be flexible, do a little 2-on-2 volleyball tournament. And the same thing, the winner of that will get a check for a charitable organization. Around the corner, we're going to have music over the weekend. We're also going to have Kenny Knox with Killearn is going to be putting on some, I guess, classes, so to speak, on bunker, chipping balls out of a bunker. We're actually going to build a golf course bunker here in the corner. And Kenny's going to come work with people on how to more successfully do that. This is a beautiful town. It's very diverse. We want to bring people together and look up TallahasseeSandFest.com if you want more scheduling as far as exactly when the bands are going to play and things like that. TallahasseeSandFest.com. At this time, I'd like to ask Commissioner Akinimi, would you come, please?
Let's give him a hand. Good morning. Again, my name is Akin Akinyemi. I'm the chairman of the board. It's my pleasure to be here with my colleague, Brian DeLodge. All of you, my fellow small business owners in the Northeast. As a small business owner, I feel all the efforts that you're doing in this area. I know the city has been very, very great in the market district planning and the sense of place that they're creating to make our community and impact this part of town a more attractive places to business. I want to commend Michael's entrepreneurial spirit. He's a great businessman in the community, does a lot, not only to build roads and all this good stuff, but just to help nonprofit. We do appreciate you so much for that. Dina and Brian and Rick, thank you all for your PR and all the efforts you've done to help bring this great Sand Festival to the community. When you do business, you can have fun doing business at the same time. That is the spirit that I admire, and that is what it takes to attract more people. While they have fun, they're going to see all the shops, they're going to stop by during the breaks and hopefully spend some money in this area of town. As you all may know, about a year ago, I started an economic recovery plan that my colleagues have so much embraced and helped me to move forward. And the theme of that and my aim in doing that is that whatever we do must be big, bold, and actionable. And I can tell you from what I've seen of the Sand Festival, it definitely fits all of those criteria. I hope that the rain holds off. I hope that the wind is not too much so that all the sculpture can stand up. I'm an artistic person. I love art. I don't know if I'm still good at it, but I'm going to try if I can maybe come with my kids, have the Akinyemi team, and see what we can cook up and do. Hopefully it'll stand up and hopefully it'll be decent, and good. But I really want to thank you so much for your creativity and your spirit to continue to inspire and to continue to create business and job in our community. This is probably the longest, most sustained business I've seen. I've been in business for 20 years almost, and we've been through a few. I started my business, believe it or not, the Black October, 1991. Never forget, the wind that came then and how I survived and how I went on. been to another one since then. This is the third one in my career, and each time I saw a way out. I'm not kidding. Right now, I don't see a way out, but I pray that there's a way out. Maybe some of these things that you're doing will help small business like myself and help grow the economy, help our contractors continue to build, continue to create work. That is all about. And that spill over to other businesses. If you're building, you have to eat. You have contractors having to go out and get lunch. You know, maybe, fortunately, if they have money left over, they can go buy cloth and go buy other things. So thank you all so much for all you do. I'm going to leave the sports aspect to my colleague. He is the athlete on the commission. So I'm going to let Brian DeLodge talk about the sports aspect of this game. Brian, come on over.
Thanks. I'm a bit of a broken down athlete. When you start talking about golf and sand, now I remember why I don't play golf anymore, because that's where I spent most of my time. I think it's a great idea. You know, a lot of us have looked at what's happened in Midtown over the last decade and realized, you know, that kind of grew organically, and what it grew from was things like this. It started, somebody had an idea and said, how do we bring kind of the community of marketing people in this area together? And we've talked, and I've talked with a number of y'all, I live about a mile behind here, and if you look from the air and you use the borders of Thomasville Road and Timberlane Road and Meridian and say Maclay, you've got this rectangle where half of it is residential and half of it is commercial. The problem is right now, the residential people, short of getting in their car, really can't get down here. So we pulled sidewalks up Timberlane Road a couple of years ago, and it's opened up a lot of the people there to be able to do that. We're trying and have put some grant money together to try and put some sidewalks on Live Oak Plantation, the remaining part of Timberlane, and all of Maclay Road. And think about how nice it would be in the evening if people could just walk down, have a meal, have a drink, pick up their dry cleaning, go buy a book. It's all the types of things that you're seeing that have happened in Midtown with Lafayette Park. So we're looking at, as a government, how do we make this area a little bit more easy to move around in? I know Lynn, the Premier, owns the holding ponds that are over there. I'd like nothing more than to take the fences down, put some benches around there and some walking trails, and if you look at from the air again, there's the holding ponds behind McDonald's there that are an eyesore in my opinion, but they're necessary evil. And then you've got the big open field over here by Sage, and then you got the power grid, and then there's a stormwater pond back there. Frankly, we could create here a big linear park, and it's just sitting there. Somebody's got to organize that. So we're working to try and figure out how can we do a better job in this area of creating the kind of place that the 4,000 homeowners in Killearn and the 4,000 homeowners in Killearn Lakes will stop on their way home and spend their evening here, or the people that live in this area will walk down to it. So it's got all the bones to become a great little community, and we just need to, and these events like the Sand Festival are absolutely the kind of thing, bring all the people in this area together, get everybody moving in a positive direction. So we're excited about it. I'm not going to claim to be any great athlete. In fact, I do everything I can just to kind of keep ahead of the game here, but I think you guys have done great things, and Mike, thanks for all y'all's sponsorship as far as getting this going, and I'm proud to be part of it and look forward to the weekend.